Decided to start this video by showing some of the still photos I took of Dry Fork Narrows. We were headed out to Peekaboo Gulch and Spooky Gulch. Never made it there because the route ended up much longer than originally planned. A lot of walking on the Rim Trail, and what was intended to be a 3-mile hike turned into what I estimate to be an 8-mile hike. But it was all worth it in the end, and now we'll show some video. The previous video ended with me removing about a pound of sand from my shoes. At this point, it was being explained to me that we were not in the Slot Canyon, but rather we were in the Dry Fork Narrows, and that we had not made it to the Slot Canyon at this point. At this point, we were at the end of the Narrows, and we studied the map and found that it was another 2 miles to walk to the what we thought were Slot Canyons, but turned out to be gulches. So it was Peekaboo Gulch and Spooky Gulch. And having already walked too far, I decided to head back, and Layla and Christian decided to do the same thing and go back to the parking lot. The path was mostly loose sand, which certainly did not make walking any easier. By this point, a long, steep hill is not what I needed, but we did get up it. At this point, after a long climb and still some to go, loose sand was the last thing needed.
Hi.
Hi. Well, we finally made it to the top, and now it's just another mile or so to walk back to the parking lot. Unfortunately, the parking lot is not the one I parked at, but it's 2 miles away by Main Road. And fortunately, Layla and Kristen offered to drive me from the wrong parking lot to where I was parked, and I readily accepted that offer. Wonders of wonders. The parking lot is in sight. So I took a limo ride back to my car, drove back to the RV, and when I got out, I was about 10 feet away from the RV. And my legs said, nope, not one more step. But fortunately, they soon loosened up and everything got back to normal. Turned out to have been a great day, made much better because having met Layla and Kristen, and I enjoyed the walk and talking with them along the way. Bye-bye.